Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the first day of our 2021 to 2022 winter mini semester class of ENGI 2304. I'm going to be your instructor. I'm Dr. Chad Wilson, and I've been teaching this class a long time. So this is my 17th year teaching this class. I've been directing the program for that long as well. So I want to do these videos to help you know what's coming up and how to complete the assignments. This is, first of all, an asynchronous online class. We will not be having set times when we have to meet, definitely not in person, and no set times virtually. I will be having virtual office hours, however. The link is in the policy statement. It's also on the left side of Blackboard. So in Blackboard, you can see a link that says Chad Wilson Zoom office hours. I think that's what it says. You just click on there and use the passcode that's in the policy statement, and you can come to my office hours, which are on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays from 10 to 11. Now that is subject to change. There are going to be some days where I'm going to have to cancel those. Some days I might have to change them. And you can always contact me by email. You can find my email address through Blackboard. If you go to Tools, Send Email, you can send email to your instructor and it will come to me. So you can always contact me that way. Also, you need to join our class GroupMe. You can find the link to that in the announcements. This isn't optional. You need to be on the GroupMe. I'm going to answer questions on the GroupMe. Also, other students can answer questions because I won't be available 24 hours a day. So other students may. So you'll be able to get your questions answered. You can also use the course discussion board. I will not be checking the course discussion board that closely. That is for you. You are required, however, to post. Now, to find all of the requirements for the class, you're going to need to download 2 documents now. So go ahead and go into Blackboard and download them now. They're both under course documents. The first one is the policy statement. This has everything you need to know about assignments in the class. Every assignment is detailed, unless they're smaller assignments, which are then detailed in the schedule itself, which is the second document. You need to read through both those documents clearly. Now, you may have heard about this professor who left some money in a secret place that all the students had to do was read the syllabus so that they could go find the money. No one found it, okay, because no one read the syllabus. This can't be you. Now, I'm not saying I hid any money. I didn't. But there's important information in the policy statement and in the schedule that you want to know right now, okay? You want to make sure you read through those closely so that you know what's expected and when. Okay, and that's going to be the policy statement and the schedule. And in fact, you need to, by tomorrow, you need to complete what is called the academic honesty policy statement. And this says you need to read through the academic honesty policy and also through the policy statement and the schedule, and then sign that you completed or you read through those items, and you are signing that you completed them. This is the first quiz you have to take, okay? Also, for tomorrow, you're going to look on the schedule. I'm looking at the schedule now. And on the schedule, it says quiz, take the academic honesty policy quiz. So you're going to have to go do that. Then it also says you need to watch convincing engineering resumes and the engineering resume on YouTube under Dr. Chad W, or in course documents, YouTube videos. So you can find those in both places. Now, the smaller videos that I'm going to be posting daily or every other day, like this one, those will be available in announcements, but the main videos that are in the schedule are going to be on YouTube under Dr. Chad W. You can just search Dr. Chad W, or you can go to course documents, YouTube videos. And then once you watch those, you need to take the quiz on convincing engineering resumes, okay? So you will go to Blackboard, go to assignments, quizzes, and find convincing engineering resumes and take that quiz. Now, the quizzes are not meant to be tricky. Sometimes they ask about which of the following would be a reason why. And there may be 3 reasons why, okay? And you would need to click all 3. All right, so just because it says which doesn't necessarily mean one. It doesn't say which one of the following. Also, on this particular quiz, make sure you are looking at the Fall 2017 resume sample. That's available in the resume guide. If you go to course documents and then resume information, I think it's called resume information. There's a Fall 2017 form. That's the template you want to use. You don't have to use it exactly, but that's going to be your basic information about how I want your resume formatted. And one of the main differences is that you're no longer asked to include an objective. Instead, you're asked to include a summary. So make sure you do that and follow the summary, not objective. So you are going to watch the videos and then take the quiz. Also, before midnight tomorrow, you're going to need to write a formal introduction email. You will send this to the assignments tab. There is an assignment called formal intro email. And if you go to assignments, I think it's called other assignments. It's there. You don't actually need to send me an email, okay? I'm not gonna check your emails. I'm gonna grade it in assignments. So you should write this in a Word document and then save it and upload it. But follow the email format. How do I want this email structured? There are a couple things I'm looking for. First, I want you to use the CCC format. This is context, content, contact. So first, provide context. Why are you writing me? So you are writing to introduce yourself as a student in the ENGI 2304 winter semester class. Next few paragraphs are the content. So it's not one paragraph, and in fact, this should be multiple paragraphs. And I give you some questions there in the schedule about how you should write this introductory email. But this is not answering questions. And one of the things I need you to learn about technical writing is it's not just answering questions. You have to anticipate where people will have further questions. For instance, if you tell me that one of your hobbies is to play guitar, I want to know, when did you start playing guitar? Okay, that's a further question. If someone said, yeah, I like to play guitar. Okay. No, I would have follow-up questions. When did you start playing guitar? What kind of music do you like to play? What are your favorite songs to play? Why do you like playing guitar? What drives you about guitar? Why did you choose guitar over other instruments? So I'm going to ask follow-up questions, and I want you to anticipate that. So technical writing is not just about answering questions and moving on. It's about making a statement and then explaining that statement. In fact, this is going to be one of my guidelines for technical writing, which I'll get into in a further video. So you're going to write several paragraphs for that content. You're going to explain why you chose engineering and why you chose the specific field of engineering. And then you're going to explain what you want to do with it. Then you're going to explain something about yourself that I don't know from reading your resume, so some hobby. Perhaps it's soccer, but don't just say, I like to play soccer and video games and guitar, period. That's not it. If you say you like to play soccer, follow-up questions. If you say you like to play guitar, follow-up questions. And each one of those could be a separate paragraph. So, your formal introductory email. And that email is going to be addressed to Dr. Wilson, comma. And then it should have a contact section where you say, if you have any further questions, contact me at blank or blank. And then you should have a signature. So you should have a salutation at the beginning, Dr. Wilson, comma, or Dear Dr. Wilson, comma. Now, if we were meeting face-to-face, I would say, call me Chad. But in a formal introductory email, you should use someone's honorific. So Dr. Wilson, comma. Then you also need to have a signature at the end. Sincerely, comma, and your name. So make sure you always do that in formal emails. Salutation, context, content, contact, signature. All right? And then you're going to start working on your resumes. What you need to do right now is join a peer review group. So go to groups, I think it's tools, groups, and you can then join one of the groups. And that will be your peer review group for the semester. And you will work with that peer review team to get all of your peer reviews done, to have someone review your resume. You'll work with that team. All right, and I'll talk more about that later. So that's over 10 minutes. I'm gonna try to keep these videos under 10 minutes. Good luck. Let's have a good winter break.